What?
Right? No?
Did you see him in the offseason? It's like, what?
He is the second coming of Zen.
There's absolutely no way that you just picked BD. Like,
It wasn't that
no way
far
both
off
of
for
you
Chad.
picked BDS.
36%. That's not that terrible.
I expect this kind of behavior from LeafX, but you, Spaceman, I hold you to a higher standard.
I'm glad you do.
Maybe I should.
There's no follow-up to that. Just I'm glad you do. Thank you.
That's great. Well, Rise tried a nice little reset play to start, and it certainly make you look like a genius. Monkey Moon rocking that pink BDS decal. It looks so great. One of my favorite decals in the shop, for sure.
Go check them out in the esports shop. Find all of your favorite teams from EU and NA and other regions as well. Go support the teams. Find your favorite decal to start. But of course, we look at this one. Carmine in the blue, BDS in the orange. And if you are a Carmine fan, you're going to be very happy with the progress this team has made to start as it ricochets around and pogos its way into an opening goal.
Nice work here for KCorp to start out. Itachi puts a flow there against Monkey Moon. And Seiko just couldn't quite get that save. It was very difficult shot. And Vatira rocking that version 1 banner. Shout out to the respect of the mechanical team that flubbed out a little early in the North American Spring Open. But you know how it goes. I'm pretty sure one of them rocked the KCorp like goal explosion. So, you know, respect beget respect.
The camaraderie across the board. Dangerous shot to start. But when we look at the Carmine team, again, not best in the world, many would argue, many would be correct, with how they showed up during the San Diego Major, with how they've looked even just lately. Of course, we didn't see them in the past couple of weeks in the GWB tournament, but it doesn't really matter. This team has not lost a step. The pep is back, and Exotic's been one of the biggest reasons why. A facilitator, great physicality, a spatial awareness off the chain. The dude has stepped up his gameplay from back during the World Championship last year to find his way onto the squad and be an excellent X factor for them.
Well, my biggest question in this match and in the and for BDS is Seiko. Seiko took, for him, a pretty big step back in the last few splits, where he looked absolutely rock solid at the World Championship, but since then has really not performed to the level that Seiko should be performing at. You got a pass out here to Rise, and Rise denied. It was a good follow from Exotic on the attempted pass. Right, you know, Rise coming in to help assist Seiko and Monkey Moon. You know, if Seiko gets it figured out again, this BDS team could absolutely contend like they used to. Right? The 3 quality players on this roster, there's no reason they shouldn't be able to make it work.
And that's why they bought out Rise over at Oxygen. They wanted to make that change to, I assume, give Seiko a little bit peace of mind, not to pull the weight off of his shoulders and not make him feel like he has to find every angle for a shot, to not feel like he has to put up every solid placement when it comes to creating opportunities. Rise is one of the best clutch players you're going to find in the league across any region. And so this maybe is a sign of things to come for BDS, but Seiko, of course, just having a bit of a slow return to form. You would like to see him pick it up as Rise will try to play from the side wall and get it around on the Octane today. Monkey Moon will make the catch to Seiko at the midfield. Everybody commits and it bars down. Defense is out and Seiko finds it.
Good vision from Monkey Moon here. Stole that collected that midfield boost. He saw everyone was split. He saw Itachi jump before the ball even got to him, and Exotic jump as well. And he just sees Seiko sitting there chilling. And he knew he had an easy pass. No one was going to get to him. An easy decision for Monkey Moon to make in a very panicky KCorp as they saw Monkey Moon behind the ball.
And that's just great midfield presence there from your BDS World Champions. Of course, 2 members still alive here. You bring in Rise. Extra is out. Things are turning around slowly, but Vatira through the corner. Self-proclaimed best player in the world, continuing to prove it on major LAN events as well as online as well. And Vatira gets bumped off the play. Monkey Moon will have to fall through the corner, and Exotic will be decimated for his chance on that one. Seiko can't make the touch, and Itachi scored.
You say 50-50, and I'll say 100-0 here for Itachi, who just absolutely destroyed Rise, who was on the far side of the ball, and when he made contact, it was on the top of his bumper. You're not going to get much on a 50-50 at that angle if you're Rise. Great job from Itachi getting over him and getting more of the ball on his challenge. An easy dunk, but now Rise looking to get it back. Monkey Moon there. What? Itachi kicked the teammate out of the way and then recovered to get the save. Now he's going to use the boost to try to get the clear. That was what I can't believe they saved that. I can't believe Itachi got away with just kicking his teammate out of the way and recovering to get the save, but they didn't even get the clear, so it might not even matter here as Monkey Moon tries to press, but Exotic able to hold firm here for KCorp.
You go from 100% on one side of the field to 11. I don't know if that math works, but it doesn't matter. Seiko front box.
Chat doesn't know math. You can get away with it.
Neither do we. That's also a great shot from Monkey Moon. He will score and tie up the game.
Nice job here from Monkey Moon and KCorp. See Vatira up. It's Itachi, not Vatira. Could not get to that 50. Felt he had to go. Didn't have a lot of boost. Didn't just want BDS to get a free pass. KCorp were caught all in the middle of rotating and getting reset while BDS were still behind the ball. And it's Monkey Moon who is really making those conversion decisions.
Yeah.
The decisions he's making, the passes, or just the shot that he's got to make. Monkey Moon's delivering it here in the first game.
And he's tempering his placements upfield as well. Like he's finding more space to create opportunities for Seiko to give Rise a lane to work in, and that just helps so much with creating more offense. Rise, slow touch, bumps Itachi on the head like a Goomba, and Vatira will have to clear it back out. And Seiko sends it on its way into play. Itachi to Exotic, so the backfield pass works for the moment. Carmine now struggling to find the clear. Exotic won't make that touch. Crossing pattern leads to nothing. But here comes Vatira, looking for the double tap. Pinched off the backboard, cleared out. Rise has to come up and find the ball.
Exotic has to buy some time. We're ready for a counter if he could find that touch. Now Seiko got it back to Monkey Moon, and great job, continuation from Vatira. He forced Rise off this ball. Well, not quite. Rise is staying on top of it. 0-second drill. Which team wants to play ball? KCorp trying to. Rise and Monkey Moon tie each other up in the corner. Now Exotic says, thanks for the freebie downfield. Oh, they gave it to him. Itachi goes Mangekyo down the field, and they take game one.
As soon as there's a double commit in the corner, it's over. If you have a number up, if it's Itachi, it's over. Just give him the ball and get out of the way. Wide open net, perfect placement, top left slot. GG in game one. BDS shoot themselves in the foot with a double commit, and KCorp punish.
Leaf, what's going on elsewhere in the lower bracket?
Yeah, well, again, the lower bracket, we're only doing upper bracket right now.
Or upper bracket.
Yeah. We got, that's all right. It's okay. I won't point out all of your mistakes because you said I made a bad decision in my pick.
Did.
I don't think.
Did you see that double commit? Did you see that double commit in the corner?
It was one.
You saw that double commit in the corner, and you're telling me that wasn't a bad decision?
Yeah, well, that was a bad
BDS
decision.
too, but that's also like game one shows that we were incorrect, Leaf. Like we are. We have to hold this for the
moment. Not
moment.
over yet, okay?
I'm fine with my pick. I'm always weird. I'm cool with this. Just
Moist got their win, not unsurprisingly, against Hogan Mode. Things were going to get harder for Scrub as he moved on through the bracket. Moist is solid roster coming off a 3-0. So we'll see if that happens against Hogan as well. Team Liquid is currently up 1 on Suh right now. They're tied in game number 2. And Team Vitality G1, I couldn't find a live stream for. Reminder, there are team streams going on right now across the board, so go support your favorite teams. I'm still trying to get that one up, but there it is. It's 1-0 for your Team Vitality.
You know, the interesting thing here is a lot of people, rightfully so, we've been talking about, and myself included, we've talked about KCorp, Vitality, the Oxygen trade, the BDS move. We also forget the Liquid still exists in this regional. They also exist in Europe and how good they are both on land and how they've won regional championships. So Europe is currently stacked in top 4. Wherever you want to divvy up the rankings, Carmine and Vitality probably within the top 2. Liquid is still very much on the hunt for being number 1s overall. And they're going to have to get through a team like Carmine. But Carmine's going to have to get through BDS on the opening kickoff.
Look at Seiko's shot here, though. He gets 2 of these. Itachi plants himself on the back wall, preparing himself for the shot, but Seiko hits 114 kilometers of pain on the left side of the net. That's 2 solid shots for Seiko when his number's been called. And I did want to see that shooting and really Seiko's just skill in general come to the forefront a little bit more than it has in the last 2 splits. I think he's played fine so far in these first 6 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah. He has that thing that we won't say because it's a curse in the sports world, but it begins with a Y, and if you know, you know. And sometimes it just takes a little bit to get out of that situation, but Vatira gonna try to break things open for the boys in blue. Monkey Moon will make the catch. Now everybody fighting for possession here. It's a double commit yet again. Monkey Moon can't clear it away. Here comes Rise, so plays it appropriately. Up to Seiko, but nice read there from Carmine.
Gonna have to watch this one. And Itachi couldn't get a solid handle on it. BDS looking for a way out. They need more than just that flick. Monkey Moon going to set up with Seiko, and then he gets deleted. Seiko still might be able to. No, Vatira gets an easy clear back to Exotic, and a great touch out to the corner from Monkey Moon.
Great pass infield as well, just to buy time and wait for your teammate to extend upfield just enough, lead him with a pass, and then you send it on its way. But shot still quality yet again. Another opportunity there where Carmine are threatening, and you wonder how quickly it will take for the doors to collapse. But also worry about the double tap from the backboard. Rise catches him as they rotate off the goal line. A 2-0 lead for BDS.
It's Vatira sitting back here, thinking that 50 was going to come forward. Then he has to reposition, turns off ball cam to make sure he's going across to the side. He doesn't know where exactly Rise is sitting. And as soon as he turns ball cam on again, it flings across. There's Rise ready to take a shot, but he was really needing Itachi to get that 50-50, and it didn't look like he got any of it from Vatira's perspective. It'd be hard to rotate back and defend that kind of shot. If anyone's going to do it, it could be Vatira, but Rise made it too difficult.
Actually, a soft clear. Exotic just misses. He whiffs. Rise was hunting for a demo. And Seiko will put it in play before Monkey Moon got up to put a hand to lead it forward. And yet again, back to Boomball. To Seiko, Vatira, over to Rise. Trading possession back and forth. Rise with a miss. Monkey Moon has to make this read. He will. Just small mistakes right now from BDS. Granted, they do have a lead, but you don't think it's going to last long with the way that the press has happened as Carmine finally poked one free and find themselves a goal.
How does this get through? Monkey Moon, hard clear. Seiko rotating in behind, near post, and just opened up the back door. Seiko, not the best rotation from him. You see him come across the goal line. He keeps creeping forward on the near post as he's watching the play develop in front of him, fully confident that it's going to keep pushing forward. But then he just keeps creeping even after it's clear that KCorp are going to grab the ball because he's already in a tough position after putting himself near post. And I think Seiko made that a lot harder on himself. Just has to a little more patient on that push-up for BDS.
BDS, the team that won the World Championship off of their fundamentals alone, so it's still being called into question and maybe the biggest Achilles heel for them at the moment, but that clear does help alleviate some of the pressure that's been built as Seiko will try to play it through the corner and has plenty of resources available. Monkey Moon stabilizing for the double tap, but the defense too strong. Carmine now pressing and Seiko clearing from the ceiling. Nobody getting a touch. Rise has everything in the world to work with here just to cause a fake and a bit of pandemonium on the goal line before Carmine commit more numbers back to the midfield. Vatira rotates out. Itachi has him in the wing. Exotic on the pass, but misses the touch, and that's the thing you want back if you're Carmine Corp.
Not a clean game number 2 here from either team. KCorp, couple of touches that don't go their way. Seiko, positioning error earlier. And really, you can't be making those errors on either side in a game that's this close. Going down to the lower bracket early on is always a tough bet, especially we talk about it every time Europe Day 1s. This region, you don't know what's going to happen. For example, you don't know when the game is going to get paused, and we go to a short intermission.
You got to pull the script up. I knew when it was going to happen.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. All right, Lee. Well, you're the host. You can tell me what's in your script, buddy.
What's in my script is you're going to be wrong. BDS is winning.
We might find out.
There's a minute 18.
We're getting right back into it because I think it was just a headset issue and the player was like, yeah, we're good. We figured it out. We're good. So
you don't need audio to play. Come on.
Tape that stuff to your ears so it doesn't fall off.
Just put duct tape around your whole headset.
The whole thing, like headband it and like wrap it around. You know, it's a vibe. First player to do that, I will say thanks.
I'll like the tweet.
Reward. I'll like the tweet.
Extent of my commitment to this.
Yeah.
I'll retweet.
Just looking across before we get back into this right now. We do have, again, Vitality not having the strongest of days. I mean, they did get a win so far, but it's tied up now against G1 1-1. We also have Team Liquid and SA tied up 1-1. And Hogan Mode is not tied up 1-1. It's a 2-0 match point for Moist right now. They're running the upper bracket, maybe coming to a close real soon here. But hey, that's still a pretty good start for that team.
Big turnaround for Moist as well.
I mean, Moist were my dark horse of this tournament. I don't use dark horse like I expected Moist to be good. I think people are underrating the synergy that Cash and Joyo are going to bring together. But back to this match, BDS retaining this lead. We reset on the kickoff, and all headphones are on ears. Let's see if KCorp can right the ship. Rise trying to, well, I guess he's only going to buy time for his team. Seiko get in front of the 50.
Itachi wanted the pass, but misflips and Vatira. You can play it back, give your defense some time, and buy them opportunities to fill in the space. The gaps are closed, and with that, 40 seconds to play here in game number 2. Carmine lead the series 1-0. If you're just joining us, welcome into the upper bracket. It's a fun time to be here, but also for BDS, a chance to right the wrongs that they've had for the past millennium, it feels like. 27 seconds through the corner, a beautiful redirect, but Rise couldn't crash the box quicker, and another chance goes by the wayside. BDS have to try again.
But they are killing a lot of time off the clock. Granted, they gave the last one up at 0 seconds. I do not want to repeat that mistake here. They have kept KCorp locked here in the back wall. And Monkey Moon ensuring it. Seiko keeping it down. But Rise has to get up for it. Knows that he just has to stay behind this ball. It's off the ramp. He'll steal the boost out. KCorp from that same corner. This time they don't have control though. Itachi can't get it going, and BDS will even up the series.
GG's all around. Like we're seeing from BDS, again, mistakes are there, worth noting, but not worth harping on, because a win is a win. And at this moment in time, we have ourselves a series that is essentially tied up. 1-1 apiece. BDS nicely done on the infield pressure. Seiko turned things around. Monkey Moon creating a lot of space. Of course, 3 shots to his name, 2 saves, but it really is the assist that has been the precedent set so far. Monkey Moon helping his team catapulted into a 1-1 series, but KCorp, a lot still to be desired and a lot to look forward to. Again, very fun matchup we have on our hands. Leaf. Well, after that, all of a sudden, we're looking like big brain boys, and Jorby is hilarious because
and since nothing's changed across the board, since I just gave you guys the update on everything, I want to hear Jorby, walk his way out of this one.
Yeah, defend yourself.
Well, first of all, I can't believe
there's not much to walk out of.
I can't believe my controller has turned into my headset. Unreal that they just totally reset the momentum. I mean, come on.
Sure.
That's not actually what happened.
It's the reverse typical.
It's the reverse headsets. I'm not playing into this one, Spaceman. You got me. Look, I got Vatira on the other side. Y'all picked against the reigning the reigning Ranger champions. Against BDS, who haven't even given you any reason to think. You haven't seen them play on the pitch yet. Have you seen all the double commits? It's not even far.
Because here's what. This is the Gibbs strat. No. It's the Gibbs strat. If we pick Carmine and we're right. Like, obviously it's Carmine. If we pick BDS and we're right, we look like Chads. And that's what I want. Okay? So, like, I can't lose here. I'm fine. I'm having a great day. It's a beautiful Friday morning.
I think we're running out of available Chad names, so I don't know if you get to be put in that category, Spaceman. Sorry.
That's fair. It's okay.
Yeah, no, it's okay. We all want it, but they're in high demand. We'll see if KCorp can get that offense going. That final minute, BDS just suffocated them. Now Rise doesn't quite get behind that ball. Let's see what KCorp can do to get out of this pressure. Vatira trying to bump Monkey Moon off the play. Itachi lets it drop for Exotic. That's a perfect shot.
High fives from Itachi. Big assist as well. Gets the midfield grab. Through the corner, Vatira being a nuisance in the front of the net. And Exotic waits for his moment to strike. And executes perfectly. Everybody involved for Carmine.
And there's almost nothing better than just a perfectly timed, perfectly powered, perfectly placed shot.
Yeah.
It just feels so good when it goes in because it really feels like there's some impact on the goal. Thanks, Psyonix, for making goals feel so impactful. But Monkey Moon trying to make an impact right now. It's ball. Itachi, difficult to hang on. Yeah, Itachi just moving around, and then they got sniped. Itachi played around with the ball a little too much, and Rise threw him in the ground.
Oh, he tried to creep around the corner, and there's a 50 cal looking at you. What's happening? You don't want to peek out too often. If you don't have possession, Rise is going to punish very quickly. Good luck trying to sneak it by. As Rise again, a very potent shooter from the midfield.
Trying to do a little too much to try to prevent BDS from getting out, and then Rise, no contact. Vatira had an angle covered. Monkey Moon back over to Seiko, and KCorp defense will continue to hold. That's a good pass from Rise. Monkey Moon had to get over the defense. The high placement, understandable. Getting over 2 defenders. Now the flick back to Vatira, cut off by Rise. 1-on-2. Seiko waiting for Exotic's touch. Exotic gets the high touch, force 2 off. Monkey Moon crashes in front. The ideas here are good for BDS. Those early double commits from Rise, they were not seeing those either. And this is a really good start for BDS. Monkey Moon, low shot right in to Exotic, back into Itachi. But BDS, it's the same in this fight, the last minute of Forbidden Temple space, man. They continue to pressure KCorp, who are slowly starting to run out of boost. Itachi finally collected that one. Monkey Moon off the bar. They got the demo. And it's out.
BDS have neutralized Vatira for 2 minutes, it feels like, in the corner. They've been stealing boost. Vatira has to play low to the goal line. He can't escape and go for these challenges to reset the counterattacks here for KarmingCorp. How you don't score if you're BDS is insane. You have to find a way to put this ball through. You've taken out the primary option on the offensive side for KarmingCorp, and you haven't been able to find a goal. You have to close the deal here if you're BDS.
Oh, I got even there. Vatira just let Monkey Moon reset that. Now he's got to go ahead, but he can't get the touch. And Rise just dove for that ball, and he won all of it. Seiko also jumping. BDS, they are excitable getting down the field. Maybe that excitability is really frustration because, I mean, how many times you get right in front of the box and you just get stuffed somehow?
I mean, you got to be frustrated now with how many shots you put on the net and you're unable to score. Granted, the defense from Carmine wasn't bad. It's just that the placements from BDS aren't enough. They're not creative enough to peel the numbers off the goal line and find an opening look. You're shaking your head and banging your head against a wall, hoping that one lands, and Carmine do escape with a tie game still to boot. Exotic misses. He just missed. He just completely missed on the sidewall.
I think Rise bumped him. I think Rise got him. I think he was coming back here. Let's see. Yep, there he is. Exotic got kicked out by Rise, who Exotic just drove right in front of Rise. And Rise said, "You really gonna walk in front of me and think I'm not gonna do anything about that?" Hey, he just chips him off. Exotic
made
it
not
easy.
A crosswalk, buddy. You will get hit.
There are no laws against me hitting you, and I will. Here's Seiko. Maybe they get a third. Wow, I'm just saying all sorts of things. Goodness. And Seiko just hits the bar. They got through all three, but the fourth man.
They get so close to the finish line on so many of these looks, and then they just stumble and hit their face on the pavement. And you're wondering, when are you going to close the deal, BDS? When is it going to come through?
When is KCorp going to get back to that, that dominant form? How they can't seem to lose on rotation, but they're losing the physical game slowly. Itachi was forced up early. He was able to get the touch, but look how harried it puts their rotation in. Really tight push in that corner right there. It makes it easy for BDS. Just one player crashing in front. They get this clear though. Maybe they set it up, but no. Monkey Moon, he has been excellent in game 3, and he continues again. Monkey Moon, low reset. He almost did it himself, but Exotic barely got there.
He was able to catch one. There was a small team bump there from KarmingCorp that would have made it a disastrous 3-1 lead, but luckily the defense crashes the pass to Vatira at the midfield. Numbers advantage. Power play begins. Carmine can't hold on to the ball, but here comes Vatira to the corner, slowing Itachi from the box, creeping up. He's ready. He's pouncing, but he can't find the angle nor the read. 38 seconds to go and counting down. Rise is trying to clear the ball in the possession here as BDS have more than enough to get this one away.
Great follow-up from Exotic. Vatira demoing third man. Now Itachi with the ball. No dunk, but Exotic's there. Vatira pulled out initially. Got that 50. He needed to buy time. Itachi did just enough. KCorp find themselves in this position again. Down by 1. Time running out on the clock. Are they going to get another double? Yeah, from BDS! Oh, my goodness. Blocked by Itachi. Seiko almost delivered it. Monkey Moon going to push it again. It's that BDS pressure. I feel like as long as it's mistake-free, they get it. But hang on, Exotic. The flick. Itachi. The hook. Vatira, the shot! Do it again! 5 seconds, KCorp will not be stopped!
When will you learn your lesson? How many times with the textbook do we have to smash you over the forehead before you learn to put a hand up, to get in front with the 50s and shut down the aerial game of KarmingCorp? It doesn't matter what situation you're in. If time's on the clock and the game's still going, if the ball is up, Carmine will shoot. And now we got golden goal opportunity. Rise off the kickoff, sneaks it around Vatira. Oh, it almost rolls in. That's a beautiful pressure from BDS, but they have to keep this one going. You can't afford to lose in the counterattacks yet again.
Exotic closing down that space, but Monkey Moon forced to flick it hard. Exotic trying to get that bump on the far side. KCorp more confidence on that offense, but Rise, little short pass to Seiko, trying to catch Exotic out, and he will get the ball back. Itachi was right there in the rotation though. Vatira gonna swing back. This is gonna be Exotic's ball. Up against Rise, gets a big dunk off the board. Monkey Moon happily takes that ball out. Vatira, little pinch. And he's not gonna catch anyone out here. KCorp, where they were losing those little 50s, those follow-up touches before Spaceman. Now they're winning them at the start of overtime. The momentum is flipped for now. Here comes Itachi, wants the far side pass. He's off Vatira, thought about the pre-jump, and then thought better of it. Still KCorp hanging on to that midfield line.
And Rise is the only one getting physical right now for BDS. He's the only one disrupting the rotation from Carmine. You're going to need more numbers up to keep them at bay, to have that respect to the midfield. Rise around 1. Can't sneak it through. And a dangerous pop-up that Exotic will deal with.
Monkey Moon popping it for Seiko. Seiko off the board by Vatira. The rebound denied by Itachi. Rise gets another one. 45 as he leaves. Ceiling to reset. Down on the shot. Rise saved by Vatira again on defense. Seiko gets another dunk. Exotic has to wait. Gets the touch over Seiko, but it's not quite over. Or Monkey Moon ruined by the bounce, but so is Exotic. 2 demos. 2 players dead for KCorp, but the only man who could get it was Itachi. They couldn't delete him. Now Monkey Moon in a hurry-up position on defense. Keeps it close. Exotic gets to pop out, and KCorp withstood the harrying assault from BDS, and they might have to do another one. Seiko almost getting another bump. And Exotic, oh, that's a hard kick back to Vatira. They're going to break out off that hard touch. Nobody was expecting it from Exotic. Now he lets it drop. Forced the touch out of Seiko. Monkey Moon forced off the 50. Here comes Exotic. Itachi's jumped. Once Vatira, he's got space. KCorp are still rolling like a well-oiled machine, but can they actually get to the finish line here? They can't. BDS thwart them again.
Itachi tried to redirect the trajectory of that ball, but it was a bounce off the corner from BDS. Itachi, double tap, can't find it, taken away. A hand is up. Monkey Moon flies into the play, now crashing. Rise, slow touch, more pressure here. Carmine are pressing, and Itachi is flowing through the corner. Exotic overextending. He's got numbers in front, but the fall back in the circle from Vatira, rethinking his approach here. Exotic splits off to the adjacent corner, grabs boost, resources are up. Plenty of time right now for Carmine Corp to keep this one moving, but finally the breakout. Seiko, dangerous around. Monkey leaves it on an angle, and Rise, the flick, back up to Itachi, the clear.
Got the double commit, but Itachi was ready for the clear. Now Vatira up to defend against Rise, and Monkey Moon tried to force the issue. BDS feeling desperate. Seiko cuts it off, but he gets bumped out by Itachi. Exotic downfield. That's only Monkey Moon's ball, and all of KCorp are waiting for this one. Seiko, 2 touches. Vatira stretch back to Itachi, taken out by Rise. KCorp, they've always had a final man, one final layer to handle business on defense against BDS. Now they're trying to strip down BDS like an onion. Here they go across the side. Monkey Moon back into the corner. Vatira gets no boost ball. He's got to leave. Midfield boost taken by his teammate. Monkey Moon wins. Seiko denied again, this time by Exotic. And now the counterattack. Vatira 1, Vatira 2, Vatira dunk, Vatira!
Are you kidding? Vatira, the 4-touch, the unbelievable poise in OT. Unreal.
On defense, on offense, I know Exotic is getting the MVP, but the MVP of that overtime was 100% Vatira and a dash of Itachi. All right, I mean, Exotic, he got the transition. I can't give anybody full credit.
We don't gotta play another game. We just call a series chair bet.
Oh yeah, you feel sweaty now. Leaf, how you feel?
I'm happy. I'm good. We're good. Oh my word.
Leafex?
Yeah.
Leafex? Calling Leafex?
What? Yeah, hello, hi. Sorry, I honestly forgot to watch the other games. I was watching that one too intensely. The double dunk flip reset at the end. Yeah, Vatira is good. I'll give you that one. I don't think that was ever a question. Okay.
He wrote the adoption paper of every single member of BDS on that touch. Like he just took him out of the home, just put him in a box, dropped him on the firefighters doorstep, and was like, "Bye-bye, thanks for donating," and ran into the street. Oh, that was so good. Oh, okay, I'm happy.
All right. Well,
I don't know what that means. Go ahead.
Okay, dude. I didn't think you did because
we don't have to talk about the other games, dude. We can talk about this one.
Well, I'll let you know at least what's going on here. Vitality up on match point against G1 right now. It's 2-2 in that 4th game. We also have, I believe it's Moist up 2-1 against. Yeah, that's right. Hogan Mode did get a game, but Moist I think is. Oh no, Hogan Mode just tied it. It's now game 5.
Oh my God,
baby!
So you might have, might have a good match if you guys want to keep that one up on your second monitor. And then Liquid and Saw are currently in game 5 with Saw winning something like 6-2 or something.
I love Europe, man.
There's no region like it. It's
my second favorite region, behind South America, by the way, for those of you European viewers.
Yes, people can do the math. Yes.
Yeah, just to make sure.
You should know.
Here's Vatira. Double tap? No, he left it. Itachi? No, that was a bad shot.
They all left it. It was tactical leaving.
They saw that touch and they were like, yeah, none of us are going to follow that up.
It was a tactical absence there from KCorp, but
oh my
tactical
absence.
Tactical absence. That's what we're gonna call it. There was no comment on the follow-up play. So here we go. BDS, you got Rise there. You got Seiko trying to work some magic. Splits 2 defenders, commit towards the back wall, and it's Exotic. Well, again, wins 50 after 50 after 50. The kid is unreal, but so is Rise, and so is Seiko. Top bar again. The story continues, BDS.
They gotta be having flashbacks to that now, right? I mean, how many times has that happened to them in this series? But, I mean, that last game, you know, you didn't get, I think you had like one BDS double commit on offense from Monkey Moon and Rise, but that was after about 2 minutes of OT frustration, right? And that, yeah, other than that though, BDS have been a lot more consistent. It's the 0 second, the 0 second curse, I guess, in this series. Like, don't be down 1 against KCorp, I guess, with no time left. That was usually Rise's MO, but I guess Vatira, Exotic, and Itachi all stole it from him. I mean great for KCorp, right?
The entire series for KCorp has been scoring in 0 seconds. That's how they've found their wins. This is a winnable situation for BDS, though. Like, every game's either been close OTs or down to the wire. BDS could have very easily been in the advantage, in the driver's seat of their destiny here in this best of 5, but granted, the clutch factor, the resilience, the poise, the comms, the collective you have from Carmine, unlike anything you're going to see in Europe, for BDS, working through the mistakes. If they can fix the accuracy, they are a force to be reckoned with for sure.
Yeah,
but that's been the biggest plague for them.
I mean, when they have an accurate, KCorp have made the stops. I mean, they defended some pretty crazy plays on defense, and BDS tried everything. They tried demos. Like, they literally demoed 2 players at one point, but they didn't demo the only player they should have behind the ball, which was Itachi way back before. But like, just the amount of things BDS have gone to try to break them down in that OT just didn't work out. But, you know, the 2.5 minutes into this game, and we're squared up 0-0. BDS still looking consistent, but KCorp, you know, they were having struggles getting the offensive engine going for a while. Ever since that 0 second goal went in, those struggles haven't been as prominent. And in fact, they're able to weave down the field. Look how many demos coming out now. Seiko getting another one. Exotic pushing it back out to the corner. KCorp are in the same position they were last time, Spaceman. Constantly push back to their corners, into their wall. They get this initial clear, and Vatira actually going to kick it across. Oh, and he hit him on the angle. You simply can't have Vatira have this much space to deliver a pass.
Exotic did this in San Diego. He's like the sticky hands you get at the dentist for doing a good job. He's on the wall. You got to pull harder to get him off. And you're not going to it's not going to happen. He's overextended. He's upfield.
Just absolutely disgusting angle.
He just did that.
We go Exotic again. We got all sorts of goals in this one. Vatira with his double reset, double Dunkarunski. And here's a nice little Passarunski, but denied. And Monkey Moon got the save. Another hard clear. BDS caught in the middle of their rotation. Seiko forced to watch. Rise trying to help him out. Itachi leaving it for Vatira, but Vatira's just left to go get that boost. Now a pass to Seiko from Monkey Moon. Back to Monkey. Taken away by Vatira. Like the movement downfield. BDS need that pressure though. Now they're the ones needing to respond. This one off the board, and they just can't find a way in. BDS have to wait. They see every car for KCorp ready for a response. And they don't want to just give it up for free. They don't want to give a free clear out, but the clears are coming regardless, and Monkey Moon's forced out to the corner.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword here because these infield passes are huge from BDS, but not if the counterattacks are free on the other side. Carmine just wait for their chance. They buy opportunities, and they take away the missed touches from Seiko. And Exotic makes everything out of that touch.
Yeah, Seiko, that was a tough ball to try to catch, but definitely the caliber of player that can make that catch. It was coming pretty fast at him. That type of error can't happen for BDS. Now Seiko trying to set it up, but he was just stuffed. Monkey Moon playing it soft. Rise forces his way in. He goes bull mode.
60 seconds on the clock. And here comes the clutch man. Rise pinches it, squeezes it. Gives a little tap. And now it's in. Down by 1. A minute to go. Do BDS have enough?
Left in the barrel here. BDS denied Vatira on top of the challenge. Exotic, does he do it again? Exotic, a hat trick, and BDS, well, they let him do it.
BDS are living in the bird box because they're blind. I mean, you circle out of your own backboard, you sit patiently. Nobody gives that call. The comms are probably like, I got it, and then nobody has it. And before you know it, Exotic's already put a shot on the net. That cannot happen. The defensive mistakes cannot happen for BDS. Rise. Oh, Seiko off the kickoff.
There's BDS. Right off the kickoff, Itachi. Not the touch that he wanted. Wanted to put that a little more towards the ramp, over Seiko's head, anywhere but right in front of his bumper. He makes him pay dearly for it, rushing on the kickoff, and now they're given a cool 45 to figure out this game-tying goal.
They work so hard for these goals. It's the small mistakes from BDS. If they could just limit those and take away those awkward touches, take away the defensive problems, this team's legit. The confidence not there, big bump. Vatira trying to put this one away. Here comes Exotic, maybe for 3. The hat trick would be phenomenal to get this team moving. Vatira easily reads that. Here comes Monkey Moon, looking for the pass, but Rise is up in the box and it'll get taken away.
Tough angle for Monkey Moon to do much more with that ball. Seiko able to find Monkey Moon, but that's just a time-buying touch, and they don't have a lot of that to buy. Here comes Rise. Little pop to Seiko. Up high. Monkey Moon's already in the air, but Vatira's faster. Itachi waiting for it. Back to the corner. Monkey Moon's still waiting, but he has to cut inwards. KCorp looking to end this right now. Seiko got caught coming a little too far forward. Pops it up. Rise up in the air. KCorp happy to watch this one. Not happy to see Monkey Moon, so they get the ball. Itachi puts it on the ground, and KCorp take care of business against BDS. 2 0-second heroic plays in the series, and cleaning up clean here in game number 4.
That is a series where BDS do what BDS do best when it comes to the offensive rotations. They look really good, finding one another, setting up opportunities, setting up their teammates for a shot, but they shoot themselves in the foot far too often, and they create mistakes and headaches that just should not exist. And you see it throughout the majority of the series, the Mobile One High Performance replay. It was really Carmine executing on 0 seconds, Carmine doing what they do best, Vatira in space, the team in space, one of the best in the world. But for me, the takeaway, other than the 0-second brilliance from KCorp, is that BDS just made way too many mistakes and gave that series away in a couple of different opportunities.
Can I give my opinion?
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome in, buddy.
About how you
hit
lost?
too many. No, I think they hit too many crossbars. Don't hit crossbars, and that was a different story.
That is, yeah, that's true.
Or there was way
Yeah,
too
I
many
mean,
crossbars.
maybe. I don't know. Like in that game 4, BDS really didn't have like the same offensive firepower. It was less the accuracy in game 4 for me. Maybe you're right. Like maybe BDS go up early in the series and it's a completely different game. Maybe if they don't double commit in the corner and give up 0-second goals.
Maybe we'll know on another
win.
timeline. But all the results for this round are in. KCorp, of course, taking their dub there against BDS. Team Vitality taking theirs 3-1 against G1. Team Liquid 3-2 over Saw. And Moist, with only a 1 goal separating that game 5, take it against Hogan Mode. So maybe hope for Hogan Mode, but they'll have to try down in that lower bracket. They're in round 2. And we are going to be heading down there after the break. Go stretch your legs, get some snacks, get some water. Come on back here. We do have to send some teams home. It's going to continue to be exciting.